My name is Laura. I'm a Jewish woman, and I fundamentally, with all my heart and soul, oppose what the state of Israel and its military people are doing to the people of Gaza. They're murdering them. It's genocide. They're starving them. They want them to disappear. And I have this to say, not in my name. Never. What brings you out here every Sunday?
Back when October 7th happened, I finally saw how not complicated it was, that it was genocide, that there was no two sides. And we need to, as Canadians, stand up and support human rights everywhere, as we've always claimed to do. Mm-hmm. So we need to be here, and it's very important to me to do whatever I can as an individual to show my support for the Palestinians and help us get to a freer world.
Well, Israel has been committing unthinkably horrible crimes against Palestinians for decades. Apartheid and occupation and now genocide. And I don't know if much that I can do to try and stop it other than coming out here on Sunday. That's why I'm here.
What brings you out here every Sunday?
Every Sunday, I've been pro-Palestinian since the early 80s when I lived in the UK. I've always been pro-Palestinian, and obviously since October, I'd be here every day if I could to show my support.
A genocide, I guess, that you don't hear enough about. And I think it's important for us to be here and be reminding people that it isn't stopping. It's going on more than ever. Just bear witness. And I think the Palestinian people want us to be here, and we can't really do anything else. So.
And Sean, what brings you out here on Sunday afternoons?
I come out on Sunday afternoons because I'm concerned about Canadian complicity. I'm a citizen, I'm a taxpayer, and the actions of my government are something that I'm directly responsible for, and I need to let them know what I disagree with.
My sense that there's been a world injustice since at least 1948, which is why the simplicity of my sign. And I just want people to understand that this wasn't something that started last October. Since 1948, the Palestinians have been squeezed and squeezed and squeezed. And when you squeeze something long enough, pressure builds up, there's an explosion. Basic physics, basic human nature. That's why I come with my simple little sign, just to ask people to at least understand where the roots of the problem begin.
Angry and frustrated with all the images that I'm seeing coming out of Gaza. It's been going on for so long, and it just every year it seems to get worse, and we've just hit this crisis now. You just can't stand around and do nothing. It's just something I can do. I want to help out.
What brings you out here every Sunday?
Oh, that's because I'm a human being. It is not possible for me to see something that's happening to other human being and just stay quiet. It just does not accept it by my conscience. I have to do something. This is the least I can do.
Let's see. Injustice, for starters. Inactivity for said injustice across all political spectrum in this country and many, many others.
Yes.
Apartheid is apartheid. Genocide is genocide.
What brings you out here on Sunday afternoon?
I feel that, it's not our choice to not come, because everything that's happening in the world, we should, I don't know, we're part of it, something like that. Yes.
I've been struck by what's happening in Israel since the mid-1980s. That's when I first found out what kind of situation the Palestinians have to deal with every day. The home demolitions, for example, deprived of water. The Israeli settlers take most of the water for golf courses. The olive trees, which are Palestinian livelihood, are ripped up. The settlers are racist. They believe they have ethnic supremacy. and so they can do whatever they want. They can go down into the Palestinian villages and just shoot people up, and then there's no recourse. There's even roads for the settlers only. So the Palestinians are not allowed to use their own roads. If they want to go someplace, even a mile, they have to go all around the mountainous roads. And there's checkpoints everywhere. They can't get from one point to another. So they can't see their family members. If their family members in Jerusalem and they're in Bethlehem, they can't go through the checkpoint. Even if they're sick, they can't get to the hospital.
I cannot handle the killing, the children, the women, everybody from Gaza, from Palestine, and it's too much. My heart cannot take it, and yet every day I watch it on television, and I carry them with me. The children, they are in there.
If you want to define injustice, it is Gaza.
We are here to show support to the people of Palestine. So we, a pair of, middle-aged white people around here, supporting Palestine. We really didn't understand much about it. And after October, we started educating ourselves. And the genocide that is happening is it is not right. It's not a civilized way of dealing with conflict. And it needs to end. And that's why we're here.
Blair, do you want to add something?
And yeah, I agree with everything Deborah said. All the politics aside, the killing of women and innocent women and children to achieve any political aim is never right, and it's a crime against humanity in all regards.
The world is blind. They don't want to see what's happening in that world there. It's all about business. It's not about the human life. Human life is very cheap.
To the people like me in Gaza, because I know if the people like me, if I'm in that kind of situation, in that kind of area, I'll have, my life is going to be not any better than theirs.
Well, I'm here because I am angry and offended, morally offended by what is going on in Gaza right now, and for the past several months. I'm here because I want people in Gaza, in Palestine, to know that although I'm a long way away, I'm doing as much, as little as it is, to support them and to be with them and to let them know that they are not on their own. We are thinking about them, and we want peace to come as quickly as possible. I'm not supporting one side or the other. I think both sides have reasonable expectations and hopes for their lives in Palestine and Israel. But I'm tired of the fact that extremists on both sides have been forming the agenda for too long. I want rational, realistic, sensible people on both sides to be together and talk and find a resolution not only for this suffering that's going on every day in Gaza, but also for this conflict between Palestinians and Israelis that have been going on now for more than a century. It's time for it to end.